Good evening, fellow walkers. I am back, your lovely host, HB544, and I am back with another podcast today. Let's just get through this gate. Ow. You just knocked it on my arm. Jazzy. That one hurt. So, today we are walking through our lovely orchard, which is actually behind our house, or next to it.
What type of orchard?
I don't know, there's loads of fruit here. Apple. It's got apple and pear.
Well, look at them, they're not social distancing, are they?
Basically, where we are, you've got some teenagers here, and they're up on the hill. Quite a nice hill for sledding when it's winter, and we've got snow, which we did in 2017, which is quite heavy snow. But there's some not very smart teenagers. I try and say it quietly so I don't actually get a rock thrown out my head. Just in case they've actually got quite good hearing. It's also had a bit of comedy into that. But basically they're not keeping 2 metres apart, which you should at all times in the corona time, is what...
It's a member of your household.
Correct. I doubt any of those are related. At all. Mind you, can we just speed up? I don't trust them. Mind you, podcasters, if you do love these... and the podcast time does run out, don't forget I am on Spotify. Just search up The Dog Walkers and you'll find my Spotify account on there. You can give me a little follow on there, that'd be much appreciated. And you can also download and listen to and stream it at any point you want. Also, if you don't have a Spotify account, don't worry. I have a YouTube channel, which is HeroBrianBoy544. Go over to that and I'm going to make a playlist for all of the podcasts I make, and I'll make a special dog walker one. Go to that, you can listen to it through there. There'll be episode 2 and 3 on there, but episode 1 I didn't record to YouTube because I wasn't broadcasting it. This is my very first episode, so I hadn't broadcasted it then. By the way, when I do get some iTunes vouchers, I will be making these videos slightly longer to a degree, but I do have to pay actual money, sadly. But I'll do it for this because I want to. Also, my audio will be getting better eventually when I can buy myself a special mic. But because of corona time, the ordering and delivery time takes a while, doesn't it, Jazzy?
Amazon has got a real backlog.
It takes up until the 4th of May, some of the orders.
It's not windy, though, today.
Yeah, so you won't really hear the wind go past.
Well, where were we just about to cross, then?
A bridge.
Describe it.
That is wooden, metal, long, small, straight.
30 foot long.
Not 30 foot long.
6 foot above a little stream.
Yeah, about 6 foot above a stream, but not 30 foot long.
Yeah, it's at least 30 foot long.
I don't know how to count in feet.
All right, in metres, that's probably a good, I don't know, 10 to 15 metres?
There we go.
I guess.
Right now, as you know, my maths isn't going to be that good through the corona time, but as every other person who's in my shoes are having to be homeschooled, and that's a lot harder when you don't have a teacher next to you, so you can just check you're doing everything right, so you can actually get one-to-one with the teacher sometimes. That, no offence to parents.
Just got to go through a gate.
Just got to go through a gate. Wait a sec, guys. Ow! I just walked into the gate.
We are actually in the country. It's not someone doing sound effects.
Don't worry.
Do you know what they call someone that does sound effects on movies and TV programmes?
No, but talk a bit louder so it might pick you up.
A Foley artist.
Why has it got
Foley.
that? Why?
I don't know. But people that add sound effects called Foley artists.
Oh my god, you can actually really smell the mud.
You've learnt something today on this podcast.
Yeah, you have actually. If you actually could hear any of that. Because I did tell him to speak a bit louder, but he doesn't always.
I'm not going to shout.
Well, let me speak to my level, or just put the phone closer to your mouth.
I can hear voices.
Or I can hear a bit of voices, so sorry if we go a bit mute a second. We won't be a sec. And we're back. Sorry about that little break then.
Through the mud.
Do you think I'm going to get my skeeters wrecked?
Yeah.
I meant, do you think I'm going to be stupid enough to go through the mud, which I almost was. Whew. Ooh. Ooh.
Walk on the driveway.
By the way, that wasn't sound effects, that was actually me almost falling over. So it was actually my mouth. Jazz, can we go down there?
No, we've got to go this way.
But that goes to the field as well.
Yeah, we want to go through this field.
Oh, okay.
Keep to the left, Jamie.
Sorry if you heard that, then that was a slip of the tongue.
Jamie, don't talk.
Oh, there's a tree in the way. Basically, where we are, there are some fallen trees. It's a bit annoying sometimes, because you do have to scramble over them, but luckily it's on a side where you can just go to the next. It's nice and simple like that. By the way, if you did see some podcasts being uploaded this morning, the reason why they were taken down was because, yes, you could hear the music, you couldn't actually hear the narration. So I am trying to work on that. And I will also be trying to make a little podcast radio station when I'm at home in my free time, using my laptop so I can actually use a good mic set. I will be trying to get to work, don't worry. And we're actually going to have music in the streams. Well, podcast things. But to be able to have music in the background and foreground. Which would be quite nice because I can just use my Spotify to do it. Ooh. Down, 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 down. Ow! Jazzy just put a lead into my leg then, by accident, so I walked into it. Jessie! Come on! If you're wondering who I'm calling, if you have missed the last 2 episodes, that's my dog Jess, who I just called. She's a cute West Highland Terrier and she loves to sniff. Sniff and scent are her main 2 things. She scents every 2 seconds. She sniffs every 1 second. Do the maths and work out how long it takes us to do a walk normally. It's that long. By the way, this walk will probably be split into 2 podcasts. But I don't have enough how do you say the word, Jazzy?
What are you trying to say?
Duration.
Duration.
Thank you. We don't have enough duration. I don't think that's the right word.
No.
You know where you don't have enough time, where it doesn't give you enough time. Basically, we have a short time slot of 15 minutes.
You're restricted to 15 minutes.
Thank you. I'm restricted to a 15-minute podcast, which means that these walks will be split most likely into more than 1. Which is fine. I don't mind. I suppose I haven't been looking at a chat, but no one's on it, so that's fine. Also, I had some feedback from one of my lovely people who did listen to the podcast. And thank you to the 2 people who did download one. And very much thank you to people who did like it. Don't forget to leave a follow. Don't forget to subscribe if you're watching me on YouTube. Or should I say listening. Don't forget to give me a follow on Spotify. And that'd be really nice if you guys could do it, because that will show your support. And if you could also give me a follow on, what is this app called? Sprecher's Studio, that'd be really nice. Because then that shows that I'm doing a good job. If you do it, flies. And if you do have any feedback, flies going in my mouth. Voice crack.
Explain what's happening.
Basically, I'm just getting a load of flies in my face, and every time I try and talk, they try and go in to the gaping hole, which is my mouth.
It's late evening and the flies are coming in.
Yeah, it's very late evening. Still sunny, though.
Yeah, the sun's going to set in an hour.
Yeah, sun's going to set in an hour. The only reason why, if you do actually hear Jazzy speaking, the only reason why I'm repeating, if it's on my last episode from yesterday, you couldn't really hear him. So I do repeat some of the words because the mic is closer to my mouth, the phone mic. But as I was trying to say before, flies rudely came into my gaping mouth was, if you do... These flies aren't going to leave me alone. If you do, go over to my YouTube channel, which is HeroBrianBoy544. I'll also leave that in my description. You can also go to me on Deezer now. Just search up for Dog Walkers. I've just had an email through, and you can look at me on Deezer. I'll put everything in the description when I do a description. I'll put the YouTube channel. I won't put any links. I'll just put the names and what to search up. I don't know how to do links, to be quite frank. But yeah, if you go into the description, just look at what I've popped. I'll pop what social site you need to go to and what you can go to, and then just do it all from there. And you'll be able to come and follow me. I also have a social app which is Omelette Arcade. I'll also pop that in the description so you guys can go and give me a little follow on there. We're on the road to 1,000 followers. We're very close to 840 when I last checked. And it never goes down, but it only goes up, which is quite nice. But yeah, don't forget to give me a follow on Spark, on Speaker Spark. Wait, is it Speaker Spark? Or is it Spark Speaker? No, Speaker Studio. That's what it's called. If you give me a follow on here, that will show your real appreciation and support. Be very much appreciated by me and Jazzy. If you also leave some likes, I know if I'm doing my job right, or my hobby right. And don't forget to download these, because that really shows you like it. This is me signing out. I love to being your host, and see you in the next one.